This is Tracy from GiftBasketappeal, and today I'm doing a design team project for Maymay Made It, and I'm using the stamp set Owlton and Owlivia. This is a really cute stamp, and I'm sure you're going to like it. So let's get started. I'm going to be using the So Proud of You stamp, and I really like this stamp because it has like the graduation, it has the party hat, it's got the graduation hat, it has a tie so you can actually dress your owls. It also has this little bow tie, or this can be a bow, so I'm going to be using that as well. And of course I'm going to be using the owls. Now I love these sayings because one says, "Who loves you? I'll be there for you. From all of us, it'll be all right. You're a hoot. Thinking of you always." So this is a really fun stamp, and there's so much you can do with it. As always, I'll make sure I list Maymay's store below, and I'll list everything that I'm using in this project. This paper is from Maymay's store, and it's the Bow Bunny collection. It's 36 pages of faith collection, and I really love this. Let me let you see some of the papers that are in here. And it's all about love, and they have little sayings on each of the pages, and look how pretty that is. And this is a 6x6, but there's also a 12x12. Just gorgeous. The colors on here, there's so much you can do with it. I had a hard time choosing which one. Look how pretty that is. I did use this for another card, and I'll show you that. But just really pretty, lots of variety, lots of color to work with. I love this because it has compassion, courage, happiness, home, inspiration, pray, day by day. So I love this. You can use this if you do journals, you can use this in your journal. Or if you use a calendar, if you want to put something in your calendar, just reminders, you can do that as well. So lots of inspiration there. And look how pretty these are. Looks like a painting. And there's just hidden messages in each one if you really look real hard. Look how gorgeous this is. This has flowers, so this is right up my alley. But I just wanted to show you some of the things that they have in here. And this, of course, I will list below. So it's from the Bow Bunny collection. If you're not familiar with this, really check out their collection because they make some beautiful, beautiful designer paper. Okay, so I decided for this card, I'm going to use this particular one with the little, it looks like drops of paint, and I think it's so pretty. Plus, there's a detail up here that has just little wording, just in gray, just very light. And I'm going to be using my white card base, and this will go over it like this. So I thought that would look really nice, just clean and neat, and somewhat simple. And so this, I'm going to leave it blank inside because this card is actually for my daughter. So I have my daughter in mind for this one. And you're going to need another piece, and this is where I'm going to do my stamping and my artwork on this. So what I'm going to start with first is I'm going to stamp out the little bow and the So Proud of You. I'm going to use it more than once, so I've already got it mounted on here. And I want to make a border for this before I start the rest of this card. And I'm using my Memento ink in Tuxedo Black. And I'm going to kind of stamp this off kilter. Just a little bit. I don't want it to be perfect on there, so I'm going to put it just off to the side here. And then I'm going to do it again over on this side. Okay. And So I'm just going to wipe this down because I like to wipe it off right away. Just makes it a little bit easier. And I'm just using a wet wipe. Okay, and then I'm going to take my little bow. See, that's so cute. You could hardly see it. And I'm going to stamp that also. Just line that up. And I'm going to make me a border out of this. It could be a hair bow or a bow tie. And I could have put it on my owl, but I'm going to make a border with this. So I'm just going right around the sides here. Just like this. Just 3 over there, and then of course on the bottom to balance it out. I just want this card to be really fun. And let's see if I can get 3 in there. Let's see. I think I can. Do 1 there, 1 right there, and then another one right there. You see how I'm making my border there? Right there. And just right there. And that one is connecting a little bit, but I'm not going to really worry about it. It'll still work out. Okay, so you see how I just created a border just like that. And so let me get my Copic markers so I can start coloring some of this in. I did go ahead and stamp out my owls that I'm going to be using. Going to be using these 2 owls, so I thought this would be really cute. And I'm going to tie it in with some of the colors in my background paper. So let's see what we want to do with this. I think I'm going to use some, I see some yellow in there. So I got my yellow Copics out, but you can use colored pencils, use whatever you have. Okay, let's see. So I'm just going to go around and do this in yellow. Okay, and I'm going to go in with a little bit of this color right here. It's like it's a lilac color. I'm just going to do the middle of this just in this color. And I'm just looking at the colors I have in here and just putting them right on here. With the smaller stamps, I always like to do borders and just repetitive stamping to turn it into something, but I really like them on doing a border on something. So it's a great way to reuse your stamps and use them for other things. Okay, so that's what I've got so far, and it's coming together. So let's see if we need some kind of outline on it. I won't put an outline on yet. Let's see what other colors we have in here. I'm going to go ahead and color in my owls. And I think this blue looks really cute. I'm just going to color it in, tying in my colors. I think my daughter's going to really like this card. It's my oldest daughter, because even though she's 24, you still want to tell your kids that you're proud of them because they're always your kids. And she's doing some really great things at her job. So this is just my way of just sending her a note to let her know that I am so proud of her. She's making all of these wonderful adult decisions. And so look at the purple in here. So your kids are just never too old for you to tell them how proud you are of them. And they don't get tired of hearing it either. And if they do, guess what? I'm still going to tell them. She'll love this because she's so artsy. She's actually a graphic artist, so she's really going to appreciate this. And the Copic markers are her markers from when she was in college, so I inherited them. See, I'm going to go in here with some purple. Oh, this is going to be so cute. And I'm just coloring them in and having fun, basically. So let's see. The outside here, I'm going to put in purple, just kind of matching them up. And I'm doing, you notice I'm doing this in coordinating colors here. But this is such a fun stamp set. And owls remind me of teachers, so this is a great way to make something for the teacher. Appreciation card. I think I'm going to go in with a deeper yellow on that. Let's see. Yeah, I like this one better. And I like the way this has its eye winking, and so on, even on the stamp set. Let me get the background for that so you can really see this. It's got the closed-eyed owl, and then it's got the one with the winking and the eyes wide open. This is the girl with the eyelashes. So I really like that. I love that. And I think I'm going to get my orange. For some reason I see orange in this. Brighten it up even more. And I'm just going to leave the eyes right around here. I'm going to leave that white, that area. But you could color it in if you wanted to. And these I'm going to fussy cut them and mount them on my card because I really think it'll look real cute and give it a little bit of pop if it looked like it was a 3D card. And how adorable are my little owls there. And so let me just go ahead and, might as well go ahead and mount this on here. And the thing about this paper, it's actually a more stiffer paper. It's much more sturdier paper. So I really like that. Okay. So I'm just going to put this on here, and it just has a little, just a slight border. Just a slight border where you can see the white paper underneath that. So that's going to be really pretty. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and cut out my owls, and I am using these scissors. Let me tell you about these scissors. If you like to do fussy cutting, These cutter bee scissors are awesome because the handle is very, it's kind of like rubbery, like soft, so it's not hard on your hands when you're cutting, and it has this cover. And these are super sharp scissors. I think it goes in that way. Let's see. Yeah, just like that. It snaps right in. So you have the cover on it, nice safety cover. Then you snap it right off. So I will definitely put the link to that. It is in Maymay's store, and I'm so glad I have one because it makes fussy cutting so much better. And so I'm just kind of cutting right around the outline because I want that black to stay around it. I just want it to have some kind of outline. To me, it'll pop more when I put it on the card. And I'm going to go ahead and finish cutting these out, and then we will put them on the card. Okay, so my owls are all cut out, and I am going to mount this on here. And I want it to really stand out, so I'm going to use these foam squares. And these foam squares are from Maymay's store. There's 217 of them. So you got a whole lot of them, and they stick extremely well. Okay, so I want this to be mounted on here, so I'm going to just put a couple of these on here. And this already looks like so much fun. I really like the way that looks. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and put our owls on here. Just got to make sure. Now I could leave them flat, but for some reason I feel like they'll pop more if I put them on the foam squares. Nice thing is that there are small ones and large ones. So these are the ones. So I really like the fact that you have a variety of sizes, which really helps in card making. Pop that on there. Oh yes, I'm loving that. And as always, just have fun with it. Even if you're in the beginning stages of card making, just keep going, and you can only get better. And have fun with it. Play around with colors. Even if you don't have markers, use crayons. Whatever you have. Oh, look how cute that is. I really like that. But I feel like this needs a border around it. I should have put the border on before, but that's okay. Let's see what I can do with this. I'm going to put just, well, let's see. See if I could use this yellow here. See what that'll look like. Will that bring it out? And I should have done this before I put the card on here, but that's okay. And this border actually does make a difference. I love when I almost finish a card and then I go back and I see other details that can be added. And look at that. Just adding that little border around there helps. And of course, I think I'm going to need some stitching just because. And I can put some stitching like right here. Why not? Just adds a little bit of detail here. The possibilities in card making are just endless. There's so many things you can do. I think that's why I love it so much. I said I wasn't going to do the stitching on this one, but I just couldn't help it. Now that I think about it, my daughter gave me these too. These Pigma Micron pens. So I'm using her things to create something for her. And that is just so cute. And I think it needs a little bit of sparkle. So I've got these Nouveau glitter drops, and these are in Maymay's store. And this is the White Blizzard, it's called. So I'm just going to add just a little bit of details, and just be careful with this stuff because I squeeze it out. I can be kind of heavy-handed and just started squeezing and it just was all over the place. So just need little drops on there just to add some sparkle here. So you can get really detailed with your cards, or you can keep it simple. And so I'm just coloring in the wings here. And I would give these a little bit to dry, like maybe 20 minutes. And I feel like the outer part of my card, I'm just thinking whether this needs something on it. Well, now let's see. Yep, so I'm going to go ahead and finish off my stitching, and then I'll come back and show you what it looks like. Okay, so that's what it looks like with the stitching around it, and I'm just thinking that I want to put some glitter right around the eyes right here. So you don't want to be too heavy-handed like I am. So put some glitter drops right around the eyes there. I guess eye drops, huh? Just like that. I think that looks so cute. And look how pretty, everything just blends in. And that looks so fun. Let me show you the other card that I did using that Bow Bunny paper and pulling out the colors in it to go in the two owls, and just use the border and use the blue and tied it all in. I just pulled out whatever color was in here, just very simple. So whatever color was in the paper, I just pulled out those colors of markers that I had and just put it on my owl and put it on the border. And so I don't know if you can see those glitter drops on this one. Let's see if I face it this way, but look how pretty it is, and especially popping out, mounting these on here. So you have two mounts. You have the mount here, and then you have the owls that are mounted as well. So I hope this inspired you. I will list everything below. Let me show you how these cards look side by side. I'm just going to span out a little bit. And how adorable are these? So just have fun with them. I hope you like this tutorial, and I'll see you real soon. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. I'll see you real soon. Bye.